Hey all, welcome to My Way Mysteries, the channel that brings you interdimensional content, which means that the readings are from a broad and expansive point of view, as they are channeled through vast dimensions of space and time, and therefore should resonate with you guys whenever you come across them. So this is going to be an iNKANYAMBA reading. So yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine, and they were asking me about something, and I was replying to that something, and then she was like, you think this is a love story? I'm finna talk about business. And later on, I was talking to her and I was like, I don't even understand what you were saying because everything is a love story. And so for this reading, I'm gonna expand on that. Everything is a love story. Everything is a love story. The relationship between you and whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever you're trying to get, is a love story. The relationship between you and that job you're trying to get or that promotion you're trying to get, it's a love story. The relationship between you and the car you want is a love story. The relationship between you and the life you want is a love story. The relationship between you and the version of yourself you are trying to be, the version of yourself you are trying to embody. This is a love story because it's all about attraction. What you're actually trying to do, if you don't know, is to capitalize on an attraction. Is to understand that you desiring or wanting this thing in your life, the car, the house, the partner, the job, the business idea, the financing, whatever it is, you are attracted to it. There is an electromagnetic field that is drawing both of you to each other. And it is influenced by the same things that influence your romantic relationships, by your ability to be open, your ability to be honest, by your ability to communicate and convey what you feel. Funny enough, in the general spectrum, like in everything else you're doing, and that helps to draw whatever it is that you're trying to attract to you closer to you, because you are working towards matching the frequency of whatever it is that you're trying to attract to yourself. So it's like trying to find out about this person, for example, that you're into, and being excited by the things that you keep finding out about them, and that drawing you closer and closer and closer to them. It's kind of like that between you and the things that you desire. And a lot of you are meeting or being attracted to a new person or a new version of the person that you are with. And this attraction that you have to this new person is symbolizing how close you are getting to certain things that you want. It's symbolizing how it's almost like your reality is trying to explain to you that that which you are desiring is actually desiring you. You have made your way into the same energetic field as that which you are desiring, be it a promotion or an actual person or a new car or a new home or the strength to leave something that isn't working, whatever it is, a new version of yourself. This new attraction that you find yourself being in currently is symbolizing the fact that there has been a spark within your reality, and something else that you've been desiring outside of this person is coming closer and closer to you. You are closing the gap between you and something that you desire. So let's talk about this attraction that you have. And like I said, that will give you insight into the other things that you desire. So, like I said, because this might be confusing for some people, you find yourself being attracted to someone. If you're in a committed relationship, you find yourself being attracted to a new aspect that you're seeing in the person that you're with. And while this is obviously super exciting, and if like new attraction, butterflies, if that's what you feel, the whole what if, oh. And also with some of y'all, right? This person that, okay, so the people watching, you could be the person who is attracted to this person or feeling this attraction, or you could be the person realizing someone is attracted to you. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Just find your place. Find your place in the reading, right? So, um, there is something here about, with some of you, this has been going on for a while. Like, you've been attracted to this person for a while. Like, you realized a while back, like, oh, I'm attracted to this person, what. But it kind of felt like this person wasn't feeling you. It kind of felt like this person wasn't feeling you back, though. And you were like, what do I do? You were like trying to reach, but you were like, okay, let me not do too much. They don't seem to be feeling me. And the energy is, it's not that. It's not that this person is not feeling you or not attracted to you. It's just like, the frequency wasn't right. Like, you were not on the same page of reality. Even though you were able to perceive them, that was based on your multidimensional abilities. But you were not at, like, on the same page of reality as them at that point in time. But now you are. And that also speaks to other things that you were desiring in your life at that point. Because I want you to make that parallel. Notice how there was, when you were like finding out, okay, I'm attracted to this person, there were also other things in your life that you were wanting. Like, that you were like, yes, like, yeah, I really want this. I need to get this. I need to upgrade my life in this way. And those things kind of felt like, maybe some of you were like, yeah, I want to move out, or I want to move to a different, like, province, state, whatever. Like, and it was just like, oh, this is not the time and whatever. Like, everything was kind of corresponding to this attraction you have to this person. Because notice now, right? Because you're going to try again. You're going to try again and try and communicate with this person, or try to get close to this person. And this time, there's gonna be more room for you to maneuver. This person is going to give you more signs, or actual signs, of the fact that they are attracted to you too. And you're also gonna notice that certain things that you've been wanting that weren't working out at that time, all of a sudden now it's like, it seems like they just might work out. Like, all of a sudden there's this job post that's open at your job, and you've been trying to get out of your department, maybe, or all of a sudden you found another place in another state or province that you can afford, or there's now this, it's raining, by the way, you guys, if you can hear that. That's also why the light is fucked up. So, sure, I got lost there. I went away there. So, yeah. Um, you're going to find that it's not just this person that's suddenly letting you into their space and whatever, but there's also other things in your life that are suddenly opening up simultaneously as this is happening. So, like I said, this new attraction, I won't call it a new relationship. I don't know if that's going to happen. Right now, the biggest part of it seems to be the spark, the attraction, the need you have, the hunger you have to be close to this person, to talk to them, to touch them, to have them touch you, to have them regard you in some certain way that is personal and not like how they regard everyone else. Oh yeah, how you want them to be yours, basically. Because it's like in relation to the other things in your life, you want that job to be yours, you want that deal to be yours, you want that house to be yours. And I'm not saying that like you're trying to possess a human. No, 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 no. I'm talking, like, yeah, I'm talking like, pure like desire, carnal terms, like type of thing. Like, yeah, you want them to be yours in like a non-caveman, cavewoman type, in a very like civilized way. But mm. Mm. Hi, boom. So, like I said again, some of you may have previously been rejected by this person. And if you are the person who did the rejecting, you're realizing it's that thing I was telling you about like a couple of readings ago. Sometimes when you want something that you've never had before, it's hard for you to recognize when it comes to you. And so you may have rejected this person because you didn't recognize the energy which they were coming at you with. To be honest, a big part of you was still caught up in a previous version of yourself where you were saying you want something different, and yet you're still expecting it to come the way things have come in the previous version of you. And it's like, that's not gonna happen. But so yeah. But why would it cause like a whole three of swords? I mean, that's a whole bit dramatic, don't you think? It's a bit dramatic. It's a bit. Did it trigger something? Okay, because how I am like connecting the attraction to this person to the other things in your life. So maybe it wasn't the person that created the Three of Swords. Maybe it was the other things that simultaneously were rejecting you at that time. So at that time you didn't get the promotion. At that time your application was denied some way, something like that, that corresponded to this kind of rejection. So the Three of Swords may not particularly be about the person. It could be about the other things that were corresponding to this relationship at that time. But anyway, the point is that that's followed by the Two of Wands and this Knight of Swords to say that, so the rejection is out the way. Whatever was closed, whatever wasn't working before it's now open. Like you can now go forth. Like the energies are more of a match now. Your frequency and the frequency of the things you've been desiring for the last 6 to 18 months, there's more of a match now. So don't be scared. Because, yeah, I'm getting like, especially with those of you that may have been rejected before, there's this feeling of like, do I really want to try this? Do I really want this person like to reject me again? But yeah, they're not going to this time. They also have a better understanding of the connection between you guys because, you know, other things have unfolded in their life also. And yeah. I always tell you guys, iNKANYAMBA energy is a non-dual energy. A non-dual energy is one of the most simplest of energies, but when you look at it from a state of duality, it doesn't seem that simple. When you're in it, it's a state of flow. You don't even see yourself rising above the duality. But when you're outside of it looking in, then it can feel like, oh, this is such a complicated thing, wada. And basically before, like 18 months ago to 6 months ago, you were kind of outside looking in. And that's why everything that matched this frequency felt like, that's not for me. That's weird. Like, nah, I don't like this person. I'm not into this person. Or like, yeah, everything else. It just felt like it's not for you. You're not ready. Wada. But now, because you're able to tap in to this energy, you're starting to understand enough where even things that seemed too much or maybe not for you, like now you actually desire those things because you're tapping into a higher energy, like a more expanded energy. So you're wanting more ways to express yourself. And that's what's being, like, that's what's available for you. Something outside of your comfort zone is about to happen. Like something completely outside of your comfort zone. And it may start with this attraction. It may be like you being attracted to a kind of person that you never thought you would be attracted to, right? Um, that feels like the spark. It feels like that where it starts, but that's just the beginning. It's like it then like there's a domino effect that follows this where other things start like coming into your life, like or opportunities and opportunities and opportunities and like the opportunity to be different than what you've been before because that's what you've been hungry for. And yet when the thing would come that's different, you're like, no, that's not me. Yeah, but that's what you want the thing that's not you. You want the thing that's not the you that you've been up until now. And it seems to start with this person, this attraction you have to this person and their attraction to you. There's also something in the way they speak to you. You're a very, you're almost, you wear your heart on your sleeve. You're too honest. And this is a person that's also like that. But hearing someone else do it is gonna, because you've now trained yourself to like hold yourself back because the people that you have come across in the past, this part of you did not work out with them. They felt like it was too much and it just felt like you were just overexposing yourself like all the time, sometimes having what you say or what you feel being used against you, like in later arguments or to manipulate you later on, something like that. And this person, there you go, they're like that. They say what they mean what they say, and they have a lot to say to you, about you, or how they feel about you. It's not love bombing. It's not love bombing. But it is overwhelming. It is slightly overwhelming. And I guess getting exactly what you want can be slightly overwhelming at first, isn't it? You got to get used to it. Not just what's happening, but the fact that you're actually getting what you want. That we live in a world where that's become so far-fetched. Now the grind is in our blood. Gotta work hard for it. Gotta die for it. And okay, so you did then. You worked hard for it. You died for it. It's here. Take it. Receive it. Say yes. Mm-mm-mm. The amount of honesty, Jay, that's waiting for you on the other side is insane, actually. And I like this person for you. By the way, like I said, with some of you, you might be this person. Like, you do not hold back. You do not follow the script. Like, especially the relationship script, or like relationship, I guess we're taking it too far. This is not there yet. The attraction, like we're attracted to each other. You don't follow the script. Like you're just like, you say it how you see it. And it's not a bad thing. It's refreshing. It's refreshing. It's so fucking refreshing. Um and like I said, you're just gonna realize how everything else in your life is going to follow suit to this type of energy. Where even you're gonna finally feel more comfortable with running under your own matrix. Because you do. You do. You're gonna feel safer being yourself because you're allowing, or maybe nature is allowing someone to witness you be yourself, and they're cheering you on, not just in a, they're cheering you on in a way where they're happy to have found someone like you because you're like them. Nature is actually cheering you on by allowing you to meet someone just like you. Nature is almost saying to you, you're not alone. And nature is almost validating you by bringing you this person to say, don't hold back. Like, you see, they're also like that. So don't be scared. Go ahead. Do you. Now you guys can do you together. I should have stopped this reading there, but in Tandinda, but like, I'm curious about this, so I I want to see more. A little bit more. A little bit more. I can't see more. When I bang ngaphandle, I can't. I guess that's it then. Okay, you're not. You're going to be shocked of some of the aspects of who you are. You've built this idea about yourself, and you think of yourself a certain way, and it's not like as simple as you think you're a good person, but you're a baddie. No, it's not that. It's something more. It's deeper than that. It's more layered than that. So it's complicated. But you're gonna find out more about yourself, and it's going to shock you. But it's not a bad thing. You're not a bad person. You're not a bad person. You're just layered. It's complicated. Show yourself some compassion. But be honest. Be honest with yourself. If you're gonna love yourself, love a true version of yourself. Otherwise, like, what are we even doing? Okay, that's what I have for you. You are gonna love yourself. You are gonna love yourself. This person is gonna love you, and that you're gonna know you're not a bad person. I'll keep emphasizing you're not a bad person because you seem to be very much against the grain. You're more against the grain than you thought you were. You thought you were just a little weird. You thought you were just like, I'm a black sheep. Child. You way more than that. But it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not, but you see, this is what I was talking about with non-duality. Non-duality is complicated, but it's not. But it is when you look at it from the point of duality. Good luck. This is what I have for you guys. If the reading resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to book a personal reading, all the information is in the description box. If you want to book a mentorship session, all that information is in the description box. Later, y'all.